I want to welcome into the program Tom Trento. He's the CEO of Defend the Border. It's a 501c nonprofit providing grassroots leadership on the border crisis and leading a national campaign to defend the border. He has a 10-episode documentary TV series that's been produced, and I welcome into the program Tom Trento on to, if I can hit the right buttons here. Tom Trento, welcome to Colorado, sir.
Hey, Jimmy, how you doing? You hit the right button. Thank you.
It's kind of iffy here on a daily basis for me, but I'm glad I did. Let's talk about it. First of all, it is, are we finally getting through to some of these blue state Democrats, governors, mayors that said, we're sanctuary places, and now they're saying, okay, no more of this. Are people finally catching on that we have to defend our border and seal that thing off?
Jimmy, the human psyche is an interesting thing. Yes, we're getting through to the Eric Adams of the world. Intellectually, they see there's a problem on the border, and they have sanctuary states and open borders, and then they're hoisted on their own petard. They're blown up by their own philosophy, but their political association and commitment to the neo-Marxist Democrat left supersedes their logical capabilities to see what's good for the United States of America.
The voice of Tom Trento, again, I want to talk about the documentary that he has out. It's a series of episodes, and you need to watch it. It's called Defend the Border and Save Lives. Tom Trento, again, CEO of Defend the Border. Let's talk about when we don't close that border. People say, well, we're a human. I always say, well, we're a very compassionate country. I saw somebody on the Sean Hannity show last night. Sean, we're compassionate. Sure, we're a compassionate country, but this ain't about compassion. Talk about those cartels. Talk about the fentanyl. Talk about the drugs, and all the things that are coming across that border that have nothing to do with us being compassionate.
Well, first of all, your listeners, and by the way, Jimmy, I went to school in Denver, so my heart has a very warm place for the state of Colorado. And you're being impacted, believe me, by illegal aliens. First of all, the United States of America, out of about 200 countries, has the most compassionate, the most open-minded, sensitive, legal immigration policy in the world. What we're doing has nothing to do with legal immigration. We're all for legal immigration. The illegal immigration that you're seeing, first of all, violates the canons of law, violates the law. And then as a result of this open border, 90% of the 5 million people that have come in since Biden has come to office do not logically and legally satisfy an asylum claim. It's a scam by the Democrats. So as a result, the fentanyl is up all over the place. But listen to this. You talk about the cartels. The cartels were doing $1 billion of business a year in smuggling and trafficking cocaine. A kilo comes across, it gets snorted up, it's gone. Now the cartels, they're capitalists. They see if you take a 14 or 15-year-old Guatemalan girl or a girl from Venezuela or Afghanistan, all these different places. You can traffic her at 10 o'clock in the morning in the United States and get revenue. And then at 12 o'clock, revenue. And at 4 o'clock and at 10 o'clock and at midnight. Human trafficking of little children is a recurring revenue stream for the cartels. And Joe Biden has become the largest propagator of child trafficking in the world.
The voice again of Tom Trento. He's the CEO of Defend the Border and Save Lives. It's a great organization. We'll talk more about that. The name of the documentary that is out, and again, I want to make sure I have this right. 48-minute episode is the first of 10 episodes scheduled for this year, and the documentary is called Death County and the River of Broken Dreams. Where's Death County? And talk about the River of Broken Dreams here.
Well, our team, we have a team, and it's a nonprofit, and we live on donations, defendtheborder.org. Our team is headed up on the production side by the amazing Chris Burgard, a Christian movie producer. And he took Tom Homan, and our whole campaign is centered around former ICE director Tom Homan's 35 years on the border. He took Tom down on the border and shot Tom Homan in an investigative capacity exposing Biden's failures. So we went across the Texas border, and Brooks County is 70 miles north of the Mexican border. and we show dead bodies, sadly. You got to show this stuff, Jimmy. We show dead bodies, poor people dying 70 miles north of the border in their quest for supposedly a better life. And the river of broken dreams is the Rio Grande. It's a scam. If you defend the border, you secure it, you'll save lives, and you'll save the infrastructure and the stability of the United States. This issue is destroying America, Jimmy. Every single state, Colorado, I'm in Florida, are border states now.
If folks want to see, first of all, the documentary, the first episode is out. It's 48 minutes. Tom Homan is in it. Death County and the River of Broken Dreams. Where can they find the documentary that is produced by Defend the Border?
Well, right now we have released it on our website for free. Death County and the River of Broken Dreams. You can go to defendtheborder.org. Very simple, defendtheborder.org. Watch it. And very important, the media we're producing is the emotional, intellectual material to mobilize Americans in our grassroots effort to get tens of thousands working now until November 2024 to elect pro-border security politicians. So it's a comprehensive campaign with a media component, a social media component, and a grassroots component. We need people to join with us. DefendTheBorder.org. We can do this together.
All right, defendtheborder.org, and when you go there, make a donation, and also you can find a copy of that streaming of that documentary, Death County. Tom Trento, I look forward to conversing with you in the future. Thanks for hopping on the program today. Tom Trento, defendtheborder.org, defendtheborder.org. You go watch that documentary, 48 minutes of your time, and educate yourself as to what's happening in America. I'll be back in just a moment, everybody. Stand by. It's News Talk 600 KCOL.